Hey, what's up guys, it's SirTagCR, and today we're back at it again with a new overpowered Minor Poison deck. This deck has Ice Wizard and NATO, the two cards that are going to be killing the game in the new balance update. Ice Wizard most recently got a buff, and it's going to be overpowered. There is no way that a Golem or a Giant deck or Lavaloon deck will ever get through it. In this deck, the primary offense is going to be Minor with Bats, or just straight up Skeleton Barrel, Lone Skeleton Barrel, or Skeleton Barrel with Ice Golem. This deck is really solid, so check it out for 12 win grand challenges and let me know how it ends up working for you down below in the comment section. Alright, we're going to sauce out a good luck here. I'm going to go for Skeleton Barrel as my starting play pretty aggressively. He goes in for a Tombstone. I don't think he's going to kite that Skeleton Barrel, so that's really good for us. I go in for a Minor, he's going to go for Ice Wizard, he's going to go for a Prince, so it's most likely going to be the Graveyard variation that we know and love. So, what I want to do is I want to be able to kill the Prince, I got to be able to kill the Ice Wizard. It's going to be a little bit sketchy, he's definitely going to go for a Graveyard. I have to make sure that the Ice Spirit is going to not be in alignment with the Skeleton. I have to go for an Ice Golem here, then I go for Bats to kill the Ice Wizard, probably. Can we kill the Ice Wizard? Okay, if the Ice Wizard dies, then we're vibing. I go in for another Barrel. And it looks like he's actually going to be pulling it this time, unfortunately. It should die, maybe. Yeah, it barely dies. Okay, Skeletons are going to go opposite lane as well. Going for a Minor. He's going to be going in for a NATO, but that's going to leave a lot of Skeletons, and he has to log. Sure, you activate the King Tower there, but I really like my position still. I want to play a little bit more aggressive. I need to get more damage in single elixir since we are running against a Graveyard player. Can't just wait until double, so I'm going to go in for another sequence of Ice Spirit. I want to go in for Ice Golem. I want to go in for Bats here. I want to go in for yet again another Skeleton Barrel because it doesn't look like he's going to have a great way of killing the Bats. I guess he has Ice Wizard, so that's going to be a little bit obnoxious, but it's not too amazing of a counter right now. So definitely want to go in for an Ice Wizard of my own on defense because the Prince will end up dying then. And look at all the damage from the Skeletons. As I said before, guys, that's really important to make sure that we win that battle. I'm going to go in for another sequence of Bats because we have the Ice Golem blocking, and it looks like his Ice Wizard is just going to get shattered to pieces. The Bats will end up killing the Tombstone, and then the Mega Minion is going to be put in a desperate situation. So, Ice Wizard needs to get a hit, and it barely doesn't. So I'm definitely going to have to go for an Ice Spirit on defense, but notice how much damage I got on him, right? It's evident that this guy is running Bridge Spam, or Graveyard, so I'm going to have to poison this. I have to make the concession that he's going to go in for Graveyard here, and I'll have to defend with a Ice Wizard and pull everything back with a NATO. That's how I'm going to have to defend this. Actually, you know what? I could kite everything opposite lane with Ice Golem. I might just do that. Let's do that. Now I can Minor on defense. Prince doesn't get pulled. I go in for Bats here. I have to go for another Ice Wizard on defense here. I go in for Ice Golem. And it looks like we ended up defending the Virginity. I don't know if he's going to have Prince back in cycle. He probably will. Oh, wow. Let's get it. Going to go for another Poison because we're going to try to keep that Minor alive. We want to get even more damage. We're getting super frisky here. Super frisky. So he's going to go for another Ice Wizard. So he's starting to build up a push, guys. He is starting to build it up, boys. Definitely have to make something happen with Bats. I don't know how we're going to make it happen, but we're going to try. Goes in for a Poison. He goes in for the Poison preemptively. I can just go for another Poison on defense. I can go for a Minor in a spot that you're not going to predict. Then I go in for another Ice Wizard. And I think we got the game in the bag, boys. Look at that Minor finessing him. He wasn't ready. His body wasn't prepared. All we have to do is lay down the law with the Poison and wait 8 seconds. The timer is on ticking. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. Great finessing Graveyard. Let's go. Ooh, we got a game against the Big Daddy. What's up, dude? Saucing out the good luck. Gonna give him the double thumbs up. We're gonna assert dominance on the Big Daddy. You go Ice Spirit here, then I'm gonna go for a Skeleton Barrel. Wait for the Skeleton Barrel to pop, going for an Ice Golem. So this is what's up. Gonna go for Ice Golem now. He's gonna end up going for the dankest of Princes. Sure, it will clean it up, but I mean, still gonna get some damage though. Ice Golem's gonna be tanking, so I'm all about it. We'll have to spend way more elixir here, which I don't want to do, but it's a requirement, guys. I have to Ice Spirit on top of the Dark Prince, then I have to go for Bats. Think that I might have to NATO everything backward. Can't really NATO that to King, so I have to pull it back. You guys can NATO Golems to King, you can't actually NATO the Giant to the King, so I had to make sure that I could just pull that back. I'm going to go for Ice Wizard on defense here. Make sure he doesn't get too many hits. I still like our situation. It's okay. I can go Ice Golem to kite out anything that he drops opposite lane here. I have Skeleton Barrel, right? He's probably going to have Triple Spell. Probably going to have Triple Spell here. I didn't want to do this. I should have cycled Minor. Kept the Ice Golem and then Ice Spirit here. Because now he's going to have double Prince and I don't have anything to kite. Slight misplay. I'm going to Skeleton Barrel here. I'm not going to go for a Minor because I need to conserve Elixir. Yeah, he's going to play a little bit aggressive. Is he going to zap it? That would be awesome for us. I'm going to go for bats in the back. He's probably not going to zap it. He's probably just going to eat like a snack. Yeah. I'm going to Ice Spear here. I'm going to go for the Ice Wizard. He's going to go for Electro. Wow, look at that prime positioning of that Ice Golem and the Ice Wizard. Everything is working out brilliantly for us. Wow, that was beautiful. Let's go. He's triggered. Big Daddy getting dominance asserted all over him. I love it. Giant's not even going to get hit. I can go for Skeleton Barrel. It's going to be tanky, and that's what you want to have happen. Then I go for a Miner. As soon as the Skeleton Barrel pops, then it redirects on the Miner. So that's usually what you want to do. You want to conserve HP on it. I'm going to go for Bats here. I'm going to utilize the Ice Spirit just to make sure in case he went in for a Zap. Wasn't going to hit anything of importance. When Ice Golem opposite lane to Kite, I got to make sure that we preserve units that are important here. We go for another Skeleton Barrel. Then I'm going to go for a Miner. I want to go for a Poison because everything's going to be locked inside the Poison. The Musketeer is not making it out alive. I'm sorry to say, sir. It's not happening today. So he's going to play super aggressive. I love it. I'm about it, guys. Never doubt it. I'm going to go for another Ice Spirit. Definitely NATO everything back. He went in for a Zap. That means I can go for Bats and not really worry too much. What are you going to do? You don't have Zap. You can't leave! Okay, we win the game. I can go for a Miner. I know that I can assert dominance with the Poison. And this is just beautiful. I love it. I'm loving it so much. Can go for another sequence of Bats. Make sure that he zaps it. And then I can go for an Ice Wizard yet again on defense. Doesn't even look like he wants to, guys. He is absolutely crippled right now. Super sad. Big Daddy is getting demolished. I'm going to go for a Miner. I can go for an inside Poison. He got swerved completely. That's only 2 hits that we needed from the Miner. And then we walk away with the W with the Poison. GG. Well played and peace out, Girl Scout. Big Daddy got dominated. I love it. He's so triggered. Oh, man. It feels so good beating a Giant Double Prince player with a Cycle deck that actually takes skill. Oh, feels good, man. So I'm going to go Cycle Ice Golem in the back. This guy goes in for Ignite. I'm going to go Ice Wizard. And he's going to go for Goblin Gang. So it's definitely going to be some type of bait deck. Ah, bait Hog Rider. Alright. Just going to go NATO that to King. Make sure that he doesn't get too much damage. I'm going to sauce out the Bats. Looks like that one Steven is actually going to get us and do us dirty there. I'm going to go for a Miner in conjunction with the Bats. It should get some damage. Maybe he's not realizing how much damage Barry the Bat is going to get. Oh my gosh. Barry and his brother wreaking havoc on the tower. I love it. I'm about it. So he's really not making too much happen here. I can probably just go in for an Ice Golem. I've already activated King Tower against a Hog Rider deck. I love it. Better believe it. I'm going to go in for an Ice Spirit, then Skeleton Barrel to make sure that we get even more chip. Go for Bats as well. He might go for Princess, so I'm going to get ready with my Miner. Alright, Goblin Gang is not going to be worth. Definitely want to go in for an Ice Wizard in the middle, so he's not able to go Princess at the river and get it locked onto the tower and then have the Knight protect. So I'm going to end up going in for a NATO, then I'm going to go in for an Ice Spirit, try to stun the Hog a little bit more. Maybe I should have just pulled it to King, because it's actually going to get 2 hits as opposed to 1 if I pulled it to King, only 1 hit, right? Slight misplay again on my end. Just going to go in for another Skeleton Barrel. Going to go in for a Miner. He's going to have Log, he's going to have Goblin Gang in Cycle, so I might poison the Goblin Gang this time. Yeah, definitely going to poison the Goblin Gang if he drops it, because that's going to be 6 worth of value. That's way more than I thought before, because he's actually going to be dropping the Knight inside of it. Well worth it, guys. I love that value. Value Town all day, every day. Definitely want to go in for Bats relatively soon to make sure that he's not able to stockpile up a Hog Rider with that. He's going to go in for Fire Spirit, so he's definitely going to go for Hog soon. Wait to the last possible second. NATO that to the middle. Also go drop an Ice Spirit since the Fire Spirit was making sure that the trajectory of the Hog Rider was a little bit out of alignment. So, definitely can go in for another Skeleton Barrel because guess what? He's not going to have Log in Cycle because he just used it. He has 3 more cards before he gets back to it. Going to drop Goblin Gang, so I'm going to preemptively go in for a Poison. And yeah, we're just finessing him straight up here, guys. Look at that damage. He goes in for it anyways, but it doesn't matter. Absolutely annihilated. This deck just wrecks Hog Rider decks because you have such a fast cycle. You have Ice Spirit, you have Ice Wizard, you got all the slow decks. All the slow cards in the game, boys. There's no way. There's no way he can ever break through. I'm going to go for another Skeleton Barrel. I'm going to go in for a Miner. And I can go for another Ice Wizard. And I think we got this game on lock, guys. I'm going to go for an Ice Spirit relatively soon if I need to. But the Ice Wizard is just perpetually slowing everything down. Ruining his day. Ruining everything. Also going to go in for an Ice Spirit right on top of the Electro to make sure it does not hit our tower. So GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. It was a pleasure playing against Ramon. We got a game against Berserker. We're saucing out of good luck here. I'm going to get ready and rare to go with an Ice Spirit and a Miner. So the Miner is going to be tanked for by the Ice Spirit. He goes in for a Tombstone, so it could be Graveyard, it could be Lavaloon. We're going to have to wait and see. We do know that we're going to get a lot of value with the Poison because that's 6 worth of value. Always going to snag that in single elixir. Don't like doing poisons unless I'm getting value in single elixir. And 6 elixir is always worth it. We still will be down 1 elixir because, yeah. Alright, because we dropped Poison and we dropped a lot of other cards. Poison and Miner 7. He ended up dropping 6, so we would be down 1. He has to zap that if he wants to, but he's not going to be able to, so we end up defending. I'm going to go for a Miner, and we'll see what's good. See if that Miner can get some extra chip damage on the tower. Let's go. That's clean. Because the Ice Golem's going to be tanking, right? I like it a lot. You can go for an Ice Wizard, and then I can go in for a Skeleton Barrel after I defend the Virginity here. I really got to go for a Skeleton Barrel, so then he zaps it, and then he doesn't have zap for the bats. That's going to be the play. So as soon as that gets away, it's not going to be hitting the Skeleton Barrel. Then I can go drop it. Want to see if we're going to be able to hit guards or not. See what he wants to do here. Most likely going to drop guards, so I'm going to preemptively poison. Yeah, there it is. That was a pretty obvious guards because he wants to save zap for the bats. I'm going to go for another Ice Spirit. See if we can get that on top of the tower. He's going to go for Lava Hound. Well played on his end. So one thing I really want to do here is I want to make sure that I have appropriate defense. I want to go for an Ice Golem in the back. I want to go in for an Ice Wizard in the back. And then I want to cycle my bats. I know that he's probably going to go for minions or something, so I will poison that as soon as I need to. See what's good. I really want to kill the Lava Hound before I go in for a NATO. Looks like he's going to give me some nice value though, guys. Holy crap. Yeah, he's not about it. He's not making anything happen here. We just NATO everything back in the poison, shut it down. Easy snack and a half. That was good. So usually, when you're running against any type of Lavaloon deck, you always want to make sure that you end up killing the Lava Hound before you spell. Whether it's a rocket, whether it's a poison or a fireball. Actually, poison you can drop early, but poison, fireball, rocket, usually want to be making sure that it's able to hit the Lava Hound pups, right? So poison you drop a little bit earlier, fireball you drop right on time, NATO you drop right on time. You got to make sure that it hits what's important. I'm going to go for a Skeleton Barrel here just to make sure that he has to defend that. It's going to evade the Tombstone. He's freaking out right now. He's like, what do I do? I'm like, yo, you have to defend the Virginity. You just can't let this happen. We're stockpiling so much junk on you, brother. I can actually go for another Ice Spirit. I can pull everything back into the NATO. You can't leave, sir. And then I go for another Ice Golem. And, yeah, he's not even going to touch my tower. Can go for another Skeleton Barrel. Make sure that the Skeleton Barrel is going to be tanking for the Miner. I go for a poison, and then he goes in for guards, but the guards are actually going to get devoured by the poison. So I just pay attention to his card cycle. I always knew when he was going to have guards in cycle, and as a result, we walk away with the W because I go in for poisons when I know that they're going to get value. I never overextend with Miner Poison. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout.